I did a debate at the East London Mosque about 5 years ago, which is widely regarded as being fairly radical in the UK. And it was on this, and the entire audience were niqabis and wearing burqas.
Yep.
And I made the point quite often. I just didn't know who was speaking, and I thought it was quite a relevant point because it was like I don't know where, who, we got somewhere. Yes, and I remember at one point one of the women pointed out that the reason why they did it is because there might be arousal in men, and the presenter very wisely said at one point, asked the important question, could a woman who wasn't wearing a burqa come to your house? And I would be able to take my burqa off. And they said, could Douglas come to your house? And I remember saying, I promise not to get aroused. And there was an audible inhalation of burqa. Anyhow,
very quickly to finish the point I was going to make.
An audible inhalation.
If Boris Johnson, the point I was going to simply say is if Boris Johnson isn't safe from that mob, right?
Yeah.
And this is a man who held high office in the country, and if the police are looking into whether that they should criminally prosecute somebody that was the foreign secretary of the country, just imagine if the average person wants to have a conversation about whether actually they think it's important to see somebody's face.
But it's also just bullshit, isn't it? I mean, it's a false claim being made by people that this is such an outrageous thing to say. It's deliberately, it's people practicing oversensitivity in order to win a different political point.
That's the gaslighting that's going on, right?